Hello again, and welcome to the next video in the series preparing you for the Trinity Classical Guitar Graded Examinations. In this video we're going to look at the very first piece of grade 2 using the current syllabus dated 2020 to 2023. Okay, so the first piece that I've chosen is a piece by Carulli and it's called Dance Paysan. Okay, right, now if we go back to the beginning, the piece is in the key of G major. So it has an F sharp running all the way through this piece. Bar 17, where it's marked a tempo on the music, it goes to the relative minor key. And the relative minor in this case is E minor. Okay? So it's G major, goes to the relative minor, E minor, and then, as you'll see in a minute, it goes back to the opening key, G major. Okay, the time signature is 2/4, so 2 crotchet beats per bar. Alright, now the technique in this piece that runs throughout is using Crescendo strokes. So free strokes, plucking away from the guitar. And if you look at the very first bar, we've got the notes G and B, followed by open D. So G and B, open G, open B, played using I and M. Okay. Followed directly by thumb on the 4th string. All Crescendo strokes. So you end up with this kind of sound. Okay, the second bar, exactly the same technique, apart from this time instead of G and B you have A and C. So fingers on. So let's just try the first 2 bars. I'll just play them to you. So let's try that together. Obviously I'll slow it down, okay, but we'll just repeat those 2 bars over and over again, okay? So here we go then. 1 and 2 and. Fingers on, fingers off. Good. One more. And finish. Good, well done. Right, dynamically it begins with MF, mezzo forte. Okay, so moderately loud. At the end of bar 7 going into bar 8 there is a diminuendo, decrescendo, so gradually quieter. It then picks up again at bar 9 with MF. And then at bar 13 there's a change where it goes to piano, P, so soft. So you're going from quite loud and then to soft. Okay, alright. bar 19, well, sorry, actually bar 17, right, where it's marked a tempo again, where it goes to the relative minor key, that's marked as forte, so F, so loud there, okay? So good, strong sound. And then, at the end of bar 21 into 22, there is a crescendo. So again, at that point, just get louder and a good, strong sound. Now you'll have noticed throughout that piece that each section is marked as repeated, but in the exam you're not required to play those repeats unless the examiner asks you to, or it's stated on the music, which it isn't in this case. The only thing you have to be aware of and you have to play is right at the end, D, C, Al fine. So da capo, back to the beginning, up to fine, so you have to do that, okay? So that's where going back to the original key comes in. So as soon as you finish that section, you go back to the beginning, okay? And that's pretty much this piece, all right? So let's go back to the beginning now, slower, and you can have a go at playing along with me, okay? So I'll count you in. Okay, 1 and 2 and. DC, back to the beginning. Finish. Good, well done. Okay, just one thing that I did forget to mention, but you'll have noticed there at the end of the piece there is marked on the music RAL or rallentando. Okay, so gradually slow down. So that last piece, go from quiet and then, okay, so the last 4 bars there. Okay, all right. So that's the first piece for grade 2, and happy practicing.